you got to remember, I know you're putting out information that's on the internet that's already been out, yeah? But what it is, say the information's false. Say it's false. And then you see, because you got a bigger platform, you've said what you said because of the information that's out and it's false. It's just like, raw.
But bro, just like for example, there's an artist that got robbed. There was a video going around, you get me? And then in the video, someone else's name got mentioned. And then down the line, it came out to that person wasn't behind it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So man done another video saying, right, this is actually what's happened. But
I see that.
Whatever's online, man talks on. If this is what is happening at the moment, I'll give you an update. I'll try to get more insights and whatnot. But you gotta even understand, bro. Most of the artists are actually talking to me direct, bro. When certain things are happening. So yeah, man can shoot the messenger, bro. But you don't even know what's even. Do you know what I'm trying to say, my bro? Get me some. So you gotta understand that as well. So if
I think you're talking about Fredo. You're talking about that Steve's there. That time there.
Yeah, I'm talking about Fredo and Marlow P, innit? Like, bro, like, and it's like the internet. What I realized, even what happened to my nose, bro, Spray put up on his story like he was claiming like a works that never happened. You get me? And the way that news was traveling, certain man's name was getting called from North. That they had to deal with it quickly. When, bro, now everyone just looks stupid because the storyline was just made up. So with Fredo, it's like, cool, that did happen to Marlow P, and he's a big man, he will deal with that. But Fredo wasn't involved, you get me? But civilians will believe that. So it's great PR. But so it's like at the start, man was saying, bro, when man's seeing people call out his name, man's like, oh yeah, my man's behind it. But down the line, when man's actually finding out, my man's not really got nothing to do with it. Man's saying, bro, like, my man didn't have nothing to do with it. So
hey, but I'm not gonna lie, Bats. Hey, I thought you was kind of onto him though, still, because brother, you was going, brother. There was videos after videos. I'm saying, yo, you see me?
You cut it out a bit.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying, I'm not gonna lie to you though. I felt like there was like a bit like a bit of a road thing or something, because the way you was moving, I thought, my man must be on time, my man, because he's not playing no games with this one. Then, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, him and Spray, you know, for me, you know what I mean. I say how it is. Him and Spray, I feel like you was not playing no games with none of them. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah. Now, do you know what it is with Fredo? Yeah. Remember, with Fredo, there's everything started like the case. People got found guilty. Cool. Whatever. Like me personally, bro. Whatever's happened with the case, I spoke on it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's out there. Then after that, bro, there's a pattern of things. So it's like, remember, stuff happened to Marlow P. I wasn't on Fredo then. Fredo's name was getting called out. Yeah, boom, everyone was happy. Then down the line, okay, boom, whatever, Clavish and that. Fredo's name got called out. There was no problem. Then this page came, and man was talking on the stuff on the page, and down the line, that's when it started going a bit mad, because now obviously Tanks is talking about it, man's talking about it, we need to go. Now Fredo's responded, so now it's looking like, oh yeah, Bounce is flipping onto my man, but people are not using logics into actually what's going on. But what I realize is selective. Like if it's selective, this thing, innit? So in my head I was just like, you know what? In time, people always expose themselves. They will expose themselves. You get me? So yeah, obviously, look, bro. Like we're not. You kind of heard what he said in his voice notes. Remember, there's been previous incidents with man's people where bro, I live in Dubai, bro. I've been in multiple clubs with Fredo, bro. So if there was an issue, there'll be an issue in the clubs. So there was no onto my man. You know what I'm trying to say? There will be an issue in the clubs, but there was no issue in the clubs.
But you see, when I was watching your thing, you was talking about all them. You see, with me, brother, I got ADHD. My attention span is short. I can't start doing all that investigate. I ain't got even in court. I sign out halfway. I'm just like, brother, am I going to jail? What? Should I plead guilty? That's all I want to know. But what I'm just saying is, yeah, with all of that, brother, I can see certain things I saw on my man's thing. I can make that on ChatGPT, cuz like this AI thing. I don't know what's real and what's not real. So I don't know.
I said that. I said that. I said on the thing, all of this stuff don't seem real, bro. Like there's certain things, but there's certain things that people are saying that are not real. So I'm just like, fuck it then. Like, just pay for investigate. If we want to go really mad, which I'm not really invested like that. But if man ever calls me a liar or rare, bro, I'll use my hard-earned money, bro, and pay for that phone to get examined and shut everyone up. Because in my head, I know what I can read between the lines. I know what's going on. But for me, it's like, cool, no problem. That's why I didn't speak on the girl thing or anything that would messages and that. I didn't speak on that. I didn't look at that.
Yeah, I remember you saying that in one of the things you said that.
I spoke on certain things. Dave voice notes, the chat, this, that. So I spoke on them things, bro. You get me? I didn't speak on that. I spoke on one thing where the girl on the story was talking about, oh, she got spiked and and I actually proved that the girl was just capping. Do you know what I mean? Because there was messages from the PA saying, "No, this is not true. Look, she had a good time. Look, this is the other messages that she messaged me." So if it wasn't for me that done that video,
you know how these girls
maybe
are.
People would have still thought that my man had a secret camera or was getting spiked. So it's like, bro, come on, we can't pick and choose this thing, guys, man.
Yeah, but you see Spike though. You know, like, girl, let's say Spike, but you know, you might have put a bit of diesel in a champagne and you want wee, and then the girls ask for a drink, you're buzzing. You gave her the bottle. I've done it. You gave her the bottle, next minute she's put a drink, next minute she's saying, oh, I'm buzzing. Like, you're like, right, you had some of that bottle there. You went mad, but you just don't even say, you know what I'm saying, cuz? But it's not a thing where man's going like, in your drink, I'm trying to spike you and woo. You get what I'm saying? So
of course.
It's a bit mad, but you know it is like I said, yeah. I was with the Scar City. I was very upset because there was highlighting what was going on in my case, and I was just like blood. But it wasn't like it was all the truth. You know, like some when they're putting things that it's all the truth. That's what was killing me as well. Because I'm thinking to myself, bro. But you see one thing as well. You see like with the Mozart youths.
Yeah.
You see when you put them up, I was even thinking blood. Like, you shouldn't have put all their faces up because you know why? Remember, enough of them are not rappers and shit. So, you see, like, now they could be on the wing. There could be pagans on the wing and they don't even know who they are. But you see, like, now they're on the wing. If that's come up, raw, what, you one of them you there? Now it's all mad. So, that's why I was thinking, raw, you just kind of, like, baited up the people that are not really rappers. So, they must have been pissed as well because I would have been. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, possibly. Bro, they're on the internet, man. Like, it is what it is. You're on the internet. You're on flipping the internet. Like, I'll be honest with you, bro. Any, like, pagans, hearing that their pagans has got sentenced to 116 years, we're all gonna look to see what's going on there. There's always gonna be news looking at that. Do you know what I mean? We can't move oblivious to that. So it's like, it's on the internet, and the pictures everywhere. You know, like the pictures on the blog pages, the mugshot, their mugshot pictures were everywhere. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, but I hear you. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I hear you, but it's just one of them ones, bro.
But you know what it is, I know you're as a big man, I know what you're on. You're not doing like, I don't know about that because sometimes I think like I know the spraying the Fredo thing. I thought you was like there was something else going on the robot which I don't know about. So, but obviously you're saying the Fredo thing cool, but Spray said shit from before, so you're pissed with that. I understand that. You understand what I'm saying? So now you got your platform. It's your time now. You understand? You thought what man's gonna say silent and fuck all of that. I understand, but.
Even with Fredo, if one thing got brought up here, this is why people thought it was like mad personal. If it was just one thing got brought up, that's it, done. It'd be another subject. But because over the space of like 2 weeks, there was so much stuff that, bro, like every incident that happened, my man's name was in it. So it might have seemed like, oh yeah, boom, 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 come on guys, like, do you know what I mean? If there was one thing that got brought up, then man's gonna speak on that.
Well, one thing I must say, people say that it's snitching and rare, but I don't think it's snitching because it's information that's already out there. So you're using information that's already out there, so it's not snitching. But
oh, the UK is a fickle place, bro. They don't even understand, bro. Bro, all the people saying the snitching, bro, they've never even been on the streets, bro. They're influenced by stuff that they're seeing online. They don't even know the difference between a snitch, a rat, an informer. They don't know the difference, bro. So you gotta take the UK with a pinch of salt, bro, and just understand that they're not even, bro, like, even when it comes to real life stuff, man, they're influenced by the stuff that they see on Reddit, bro, and that they've never experienced that life, bro. They've never seen that life, bro.
Hey, can you see
know
me?
what I'm trying to
Can you
say?
see
So,
me?
it's one of them ones, bro.
Can you see me right now?
I can't even see you.
I'm moved up right now. Snow bunnies are right next to me, to the left and to the right. It's mad.
Hi.
Yo,
understand?
I am pissed, bro. I can't even see you.
Brother, you need me in that villa. You need me in that villa. I'm telling you. Yeah? I'm telling you. There'll be, yeah. Okay?
I just left the blue mattress.